Welcome guys, it is the AxeMan here. We are back at Ark Survival Evolved, yeah boy! And today we're going to be doing something really special. So, 4 months ago, we were sat on this very beach, with this very fire, with this very chair, and this chair as well, and maybe another chair, I can't quite remember because it was 4 months ago. But, we checked out this map called Genesis, and we found this like lost city in it, and it was amazing. I loved it. It was like honestly one of my favorite maps I've ever seen. And then I didn't forget about it, I just didn't keep following it. I suppose I did forget about it, of sorts. Well, anyway, today I kind of had a day off YouTube, watched people live stream on Twitch, because, I don't know, I enjoyed it. It was a good day, good chilling day. Anyway, Ark decided to do a live stream on Twitch, and I thought, oh, click on that and have a look. And they were doing a mod showcase thing. And guess what mod they were showing? Genesis mod, the new map, or the map, and it has been completed and over. So, the map before, it was a city. It had been overrun by like the vegetation. There was some like weird phantom kind of alien woman in there. Not anymore. Look at that! It's got freaking lights everywhere. This place is pretty bright. It's not the same. It's been completely redone and it looks absolutely amazing, and I need to show you because it's amazing. Let me make it day. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go over there now and have a look. I am tempted to do some kind of role-playing server on this because it's a role-playing map. I'm gonna go through it all in a minute, but before we do, if you do enjoy this video at any point, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to ring the bell. It's really important that you ring the bell because YouTube has, you know, messed their thing up, and you can only get notified often if you ring the bell. That's kind of just how it is. It's a thing. You just got to deal with it. So, there used to be this big city here. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to do a quick couple clips of the video that I did 4 months ago, just to refresh of what this thing used to look like. It'd be like a 30-second clip. Let's just play that now. So yeah, this used to be all force field off, and you could only get into the city every like 4 hours or something. There was a big, massive like gong or something, I can't quite remember, and you couldn't get in until then. But now it's different. This thing has, I don't know, it's a role-playing thing. We're gonna go through it, and I'm gonna just explain what it's all about. So we start here. I think this talks. See, it talks. Sweet. So we've got orange line, purple line, blue line. I'm going to go into the purple one, of course. And then we have this freaking city. We've got dancing people here. There's taxis, kind of bus things that come and pick you up. But screw waiting for them, so you can run around. I never saw that. What does that say? Temple? I didn't see that there. You got the Lonely... Oh, is that Hearts? Lonely Hearts Club. Lonely Hearts Club president. So you've got like AI people here, we've got clubs. So what this is, right, it's a sitter, and it's split into two. So this kind of area right here, we'll have a look more in a minute, is the rich person's area of sorts, kind of the rich person's area. And then there's another area which is like, you know, the poor people, if you want to call it that, where you would go if you had no money and you like living off scraps. You are providing for these rich people that live around here and stuff. There's vehicles you can buy and craft and stuff. There's a currency. There's extra or new like items of clothing. There's AI shopkeepers. There's like a load of stuff in this, and it makes for a great role-playing server. So let's have a quick look in here. So this is like one of the clubs. There's police as well. That's the other thing. There's police, but I'm not sure if they're AI police. They've got some pretty girls up there. So this is a club. So you could like put an event here. Say like everyone, 8 p.m. This club, Lonely Hearts, whatever it's called, is open. Come see it. So we've got like taxi things here that go places. Oh, I might as well show you this one. We'll show you this real quick. So here's the speedster things. These are the vehicles you can get. I think there's only one model for now, but you can ride these around, and they're pretty amazing. So you come in here. Obviously, here's your shop and stuff, and then
It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Yep, these guys speak. So you look at the table, you press A. There you go. So you need a hover engine, hover seat, and a turbine. I'm not 100% sure where you get them from. I believe they're from drops. It's random, like not what are they called, loot crates, but there's like an actual crate that go spawn place somewhere in the city. You have to like find them. So like I said, this is the rich people's area. I wanted to see what was up here. Did I say the temple or something? I think I might have missed that before. Or do you not go in there? There's nothing in here. You could make something in. So every building in here you can build in and on. So you could make some massive, huge, I don't know, arena or something down here if you really wanted to, and it'd be crazy. So let's find. I think there's another club somewhere. There should be another club. There it is. Sweet. And then that's going to lead us straight into the place we need to go. So this is a Twitch streamer or a YouTuber. I'm not 100% sure who is part of the people that do the role playing. There's a whole server of role playing on here where they have like hundreds of people play on it and they do stuff, and it's crazy and amazing at the same time. So that's that. That's another club, because obviously rich people love clubbing. And then you can come into the Junker District. That's it. They call the poor people, I keep using it, poor people, junkers. So here we go. This is where it gets really interesting, because this part is actually amazing. So this is the Undercity. This is where all the poor people would live, the junkers. But the best thing about this is every single building here you can build in. You could build in here. This would be a cheap one. You can go up here and like maybe just corner off this room, and that's all you can have. So you could use that. Maybe you have to pay rent or something. I don't know. It'd be crazy. Because what I'm thinking is, if we did our own role-playing server of sorts, you'd have to have like 100 slots. You need 100 people to play. Have like, say, 50 of them or so would be these junkers that live here. Maybe you have to go out in the wilds and try and get food to bring and sell and make money, and I don't know, they'd have to pay rent. There'd be police, there'd be me as the mayor, there'd be other shopkeepers and stuff. We've got another girls. I'm not sure what that says. Fates? Lace or something? Yeah. Do you speak?
Hey there, cutie. Come on inside. We'll show you a good time.
Goods time, yeah. Fates lace. Oh, music. Yeah. Oh yeah. Go on, shake that thing. They did Gangnam Style. I love it. See, look, all of these can be built in. So this one you can have. You get furnishings in this one as well, which is pretty sweet. There's that in the way. So to make money. Oh, here's like the cheap ones. This is what you'd have if you didn't have much money, or maybe you'd squat. You'd squat here or something. That'd be cool. So to make money in this place, you actually sell junk. So you get yourself a pickaxe. I don't think we can harvest this one. So you can harvest like stuff like this. So you get scrap fabrics for that. Can we harvest this bit? Here we go. Pile of trash is the stuff you want. So we're on like harvest times 10 or something. So you get loads of trash there. And then you need to sell this. So I was checking that house. Got some nice graffiti on there. You need to sell this in a shop, and they give you the currency that they have. We will go and find a shop in a minute. So as you can see, look, there's just houses and apartments everywhere which you could build, and it's amazing. There should be some more shops around here somewhere. I'm not 100% sure where they all are. Oh, here's one shop. So here's the Henry's Hovers, and these shopkeepers speak to you.
I love the smell of leaking coolant in the morning.
Okay. So again, yep, you can come here and you can buy one of these in the you know, if you've got enough money and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure where to find them still. Right, so if we follow the highway round, goes and there's kind of like 3 sections of this. So this is my favorite part. This is how you sell places, sell stuff as well. This city part has been all like overgrown with like vegetation and stuff, and it reminds me of The Last of Us. As you can walk down a city and there's like grass and stuff. Again, you could build your own shop in there if you wanted to and stuff. Here's one shop, but we'll go in there in a minute. Let me show you how to sell stuff. It's not this one. I think it's the other side actually. All right, we'll have a look at it now. This place is huge. Let me just tell you. It's one of the biggest maps, by the way. It's bigger than any Ark Fish map. So let's go and talk to this guy.
Help with anything? No. Okay then. Don't steal anything.
Yeah, sure. So you look at this. You press E, and then you could build a shirt. So we need these Genesis tokens. That's the currency they use. So I've already gone ahead and bought them. So we'll check them out quick time. So you can get a shirt, some pants, and some shoes. And we look like this, which would look pretty badass. If I was going to have a serve, I would have some kind of more role-playing mods. Maybe, you know, some hats and stuff like that. Just to make it look a bit better. Oh, yeah, we need to check out the other top as well. Because this one's my favorite one. Look at that. How amazing. Imagine like everyone in one of them trying to... They've all got guns and stuff. They're trying to overthrow the rich people and the police. That'd be crazy. So you got resources. Here's another shop.
Yeah? You gonna keep giving me a blank stare, or are you gonna buy something?
I love the voice acting. It's actually amazing. So here you can buy wood, any other kind of random stuff you'd want for, again, some tokens. I think we tried it. It was 1 token, or whatever it was, 10 tokens for 15 wood. And obviously out here, I don't think you can get wood. Can you harvest these trees? Oh, no, you can. Alright, I'm not sure why you would need to buy the wood from there then. Maybe, I suppose, if you don't have a pickaxe, because you need to buy a pickaxe, like the metal ones. So, yeah, we can keep going down here. Here's the gun shop with the robot guy. So here you can buy some bullets, a gun, pistol, sword, which you'd probably need if you're going out in the wild and stuff. Got some like more trash down here. Is it down there? I can't know if this is actually a shop. Hand tools, here we go.
Come put your hands on my cold, hard,
I can't hear what you're saying, you're too quiet. So here's where you buy your axe and your hatchet. Your pickaxe and your hatchet. That guy was just blabbering on about Summit. You got soups, there's nothing in there, I've already checked that out. And like I keep saying, look, you've got all of these buildings you could put some in if you wanted to. You could build your own little shop. We've got a meat shop where there's just rotten meat everywhere. Look at all them maggots on here. This used to sell fresh meat. Not so fresh anymore, but I mean, like, just freaking look at this place. Oh, there's the birds. So there's actually birds that fly around on here, which I love. I don't know why, it's amazing to me. It reminds me of the trailer to Extinction. Right, we need to go... Where's that highway going? We need to follow this around. Or is that going back? No, I think that's right. Yeah, this is the way we need to go. I think the resource place... Oh, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. I knew it was under the bridge somewhere. So this is what we need. We need Alfie's Trash. This is how you make your currency. This is how you make your money.
Alfie's Trash. Best customer service in Genesis.
Yeah,
Best
boy.
buy.
So there we go. So if I put over... What have we got here? Fabric. If we put over some of this trash right now and then craft 3 of them. So it's 100 trash and you get, what, 15 coins or whatever? So we're like on 600 nearly. 600 currency. We could buy some serious stuff if we wanted to. So that's the currency, whatever that is. Genesis tokens. So we're going to follow this around for one more. There's like one more like section. So obviously no graffiti, of course. Definitely wouldn't want to do graffiti here. So this... Oh, it's actually quite cool. So up here, we've got like a little revolution going on.
Brothers and sisters, we must band together and fight back. It's time to take responsibility for our own lives. It's time for the next level. It's time.
So they're all revolted about something. And then we've got a little coliseum down here for, you know, when people want, I don't know, play some bets. You know, if you constantly have a couple of people fight, maybe illegally fight some dinosaurs or something, sneak some dinosaurs in the city and humans fight them. You know, you bet on them, win some tokens and stuff. I think that'd be a really cool idea. If we follow this around, we've got another Alfie's trash, and then if we follow down here, we've got something pretty neat. I forgot to show you the other shop.
My circuits are fried.
So
To you too if you follow your dreams.
we get Euphoria. I think that's how it's said. You can sell one of them for some tokens. I'm not sure how much. To make Euphoria, I think that's how I showed it. There's a shop, I think it was in the other section, and you need to give him mushrooms, and he turns into this Euphoria thing, which is a drug that gets you high. And then you can sell that to her, and she'll give you tokens. Obviously, it's illegal, and the police will arrest you and shoot you. So if we was doing a server, then obviously the police people would have to be aware of this happening. And the thing is, the only way to get mushrooms, apart from outside the city, is up. So we're going to show you that as well. So that's all of like outside kind of thing. Now we go up. So we've got a hospital there. There's nothing actually in there, so don't worry about that. Alright, we'll show you where the mushrooms are, 'cause this bit's pretty epic as well. Honestly, just the whole map is just, it's so amazing. It's so amazing. So we have to go to the Botanica. I think that's how we're pronouncing that. So this is the only place in the city that dinosaurs spawn. I think it'd be like a sanctuary or something, like to keep them all safe. But it's also where you'd probably come and get some meat for the rich people that live here. This is where they'd get some fresh meat from. So in here you've got all these, what are these, like greenhouse things? And then in a couple of them, mushrooms. You got these shrooms. So people, what they would have to do is, if they lived in the trash area, or whatever they're called, they'd have to sneak up here somehow, get past the security guards or the police and steal some of the mushrooms, go down, change them to the drugs, sell the drugs for money, and try and, you know, maybe get up the social ladder and get into the rich people place or something like that, buy some guns and stuff. Who knows? Alright, next place we need to show you is the grid. So this is better in the dark. I'm going to show you this bit in the dark. Boom. Okay, so it's dark. The whole map's actually pretty good in the dark. So this is the grid. So it's all lit up. We've got lights shining in the sky because you come in here, it's a freaking stage. So you can have people performing on stage. We'll get some subscribers on stage. Should we camera up a little bit so we can see? You'd have some, I don't know, people playing on the server, dancing on the stage, singing, performing for everyone, earning the big money, or I don't know, play some Lady Gaga or whatever people are into nowadays. And then I think that is it for this side. Should we just have a look at the city in the dark? Because it's pretty beautiful, but we can't really see much. Alright, let's get back to daytime. Alright, so now we have the police. This is City Police Park here. You can buy the vehicles somewhere, but I can't figure out where. I know you can do because they did it on the stream. But yeah, we've got Employee of the Month, Ron Dark. You got some prison cells here. This you can drink out of. So if you are in the prison cell, you can still drink. You're not going to die. So if you do get arrested, you get caught stealing the shrooms and stuff. Like I said, you can place stuff anywhere here. So if we were clever enough to fit something like this is just an example. Obviously, you can just put a freaking gate. There you go. Block that off, have it locked so no one can get in and out. I think that's a pretty neat touch. You got some more cells in here. Other side, I think you've got the police shop, but I don't think it's accessible right now. I think they disabled it. I think they've fixing it or patching it up or something. And then you got some more cells just there. We've got a devil lader. Sweet. Alright, and then down here, there's not really much to show. It's just, I think you have to come this way. It's just like a police spaceship kind of thing. But there's nothing in there. It's just an empty space. And do we check down here? Yeah, it's just this. It's like I don't know what you'd use it for, but I'm sure people would find a use. Police headquarters, maybe, something like that. All right, so we've got that bit, and then I think we've just got to show up here. These are just taxis that take you kind of to the bottom. So you don't actually need a flyer to get around this whole city. You can actually do it using all these vehicles and stuff. There's like platforms, there's like train things, there's always a way to get to somewhere, but it's easy with a flyer. So another resource shop, you can buy some more stuff up here, and there's nothing down there. So like I said, all of these flat spots you could build whatever the hell you like. And I believe that is it. So you've got all the like the scrapper yard things there, and then you've got the rich city stuff here. So the way I would probably do it, if I was going to do a server on this, I would say you need, obviously you're going to live here. It's going to be high rent, luxury stuff, luxury accommodations, all that kind of crazy stuff. And then if you're living in the Junker district, you're going to pay hardly any rent. You're going to be working a lot, like trying to, get your money. Maybe even being sent out into the wilds. Because what I would probably do, I'll put some big gates on here. Maybe flyers, I don't know if they worked here. Put some big gates on here so you can't get in and out. Maybe at certain times, so some players would have to go out and, get meat for the whole city. You've got to feed the whole city if they need food in war and stuff. So you probably have like some speedboats, whatever. Get from there to here or the other side, because the rest of this map is actually pretty beautiful, especially this beach. I love this area that leads into a jungle in a minute. I'm going to show you. Let's reload this in case a creature comes. So say like you and, I don't know, 2-3 people, your job is to go hunting or something on the server. So you and your pals are going to come up here, go and get in the forest, which turns into pretty much a jungle. And it's pretty amazing, very as you know. But you probably won't have any dinos, because dinos are forbidden in certain places. Only the real rich people can have dinos. Or something. We'll say something like that. Because that'd be quite cool to have like a black market of dinos or something. You'd come out and kill some stuff, go through the jungle. Hopefully you don't die. All you've got is you and the gun to protect you, because there are a few raptors here, but nothing too scary. There's one raptor. Dead. Meat. I can feed the family. So, I think that's about it. So, like I said, I will, if we get enough interest and enough people, I would love to do some kind of roleplay server on this, but it would have to be, obviously only on PC, it would have to be some kind of paid server, because it's going to have to be 100 slots. I don't want random people joining that are going to be dicks. It'd probably be maybe even like $1 for a month, or 50 cents, or whatever that is. Just so people, if you're paying money, I know it's not a lot of money, but that's going to pay for the server, and then we know you're kind of serious, you want to kind of join in. So, I would definitely have, like I said, 70 odd people, maybe less than that, 50 people who are like the junkers. Then you'd have policemen, then you'd have the mayor, then you'd have security guards, shopkeepers, and just other random places. Obviously the junkers will have jobs as well. Maybe some of them will work in the shop or in the clubs or something like that. You'd have people going out hunting, maybe gathering resources for the rich people, who in return will pay you tokens. It's all about that currency. I don't know, I think it'd be a really cool idea. Obviously 100 people on the server, it is doable, but I'd like to have some kind of structure to make it fun for everyone. Like, I would love to see the junk people riot sometimes. Like, maybe most of them have got a gun, and then they try and take down the police force, and the police force are obviously going to have bigger guns, and I don't know, I think that'd be pretty neat. Maybe raid the houses if they know they've got mushrooms in there and stuff. It'd be really cool. So, let me know what your thoughts are on the map and my idea and stuff. I will probably put this out in another video if we get enough interest, because I would like to do it as some sorts, maybe add a couple more mods just to get a more role-playing experience. So, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to smash thumbs up button, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.